Okay, hello. Welcome to I'm Not Trying to Kill You. I'm your host. My name is Ash. I use she, her pronouns. And we're here today to play some space adventures in Scum and Villainy with the crew of the Rhapsody. It's actually only been the regular 2 weeks. It feels like a really long time because like I've been and done a bunch of because I've been to Games Week in the meantime, and so I'm like, yes, the last time we played a year ago. But actually, it's actually only been the regular 2 weeks. We are sadly without DC today, because they are at Metatopia, which is very exciting. But we have Cherry Ray back, so let's do our introductions, and then we can kind of do a recap afterwards. But we'll start with Evie. Hi, Evie. How you doing?
Hi, I'm real good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your 2 weeks been like?
Yeah, good. Busy. I'm doing lots of work stuff, regular work stuff, not fun game work stuff, because that's unfortunately not really my area. But that's okay. I get to do plenty of fun game playing in the off hours. But yeah, it does feel like a long time since we last played.
How's your character?
Anyway, hey. Yeah. She's a lot better than she was when we started last week. Thank goodness, because that was a whole mess. Yeah, Ren is good. I'm playing Jet Ren, who is a human previously part of the military, but she was dishonorably discharged, which is something that she finds very difficult and that she is looking into on her own downtime. Both she and I use she, her pronouns. And yeah, she had a little bit of a tough time at the beginning of the last session, but she's done a lot of healing up now. She's had a nice bit of a makeover at the end of the last session, and she's feeling fine.
Yeah, we got to do some fashion, which is we'll recap that. Don't worry.
Hashtag fashion.
Oh yeah. Space fashion is important. Next up we have Cherry Ray. Hey Ray, what's up?
Hi. I am really sad that I missed fashion time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sad too.
You did get to go to France.
That's true. I mean, I shouldn't complain. Hi, I am back. It's been 4 weeks, so it has actually been a month for me, so I'm feeling rusty. My character is burned. I seem to remember that Reciprocity ejected their AI core in order to save themselves.
Yep, that was the thing that happened.
Yeah. And that's I guess that's maybe why they haven't been around for a while.
Yeah, we've got
yeah, let's go with that.
We've got both characters on hand for you, so you can play whichever one seems appropriate.
Well, did we find Orush?
Yes.
You did? It was a happy time.
You found Orush without me? Oh my god.
Well,
they're not.
I mean, they didn't find Orush. Rhapsody did.
Yeah. The AI.
Yeah,
it's a thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. So we'll do that in a second. I just want to say hi to Cammy. Hi Cammy, how you going?
Hello, I am well. Still very yellow. My pronouns are she and hers, and I am playing Loki Sky Lizard, Doctor Loki
right.
Sky Lizard.
Oh my god.
Formerly Tin Can.
I forgot. Let me update that.
I forgot about it. Oh my god.
I am going to just to fuck with people. Now that they have an actual persona, Dr. Loki Sky Lizard uses he him pronouns.
Okay. All right. Cool. Great.
And they are mechanic, but they are also good at doctoring, and they stole a doctor's identity.
Yeah, that's yeah. So what? So
made it easier to get into a clinic.
What happened last week? Just for those who are
okay.
Who just for Ray's sake, like.
Go, Cammy, recap it.
I feel like I missed so much. How did so much happen in 1 week?
So
Well, do we want to go through the whole thing?
Cherry was there when we crashed, and so after we crashed, we contacted Aura, and she sent some people to try and rescue us. But in the meantime, like, the shadow of a moon started passing over our area, and all these man hacks. Do you know man hacks from Half-Life? Like spinny death blades, basically.
Oh yeah.
Big scary
a
wheels.
cloud of them came out of the sand, and just kind of came at us. And Thane and Ren shot a few, and that did nothing. And so we collapsed the statue that we crashed into in front of the hole where the ship was open, so that they would bounce off of the statue over the ship. And we just had to wait until they were gone, and we took some damage. Thane got real fucked up.
Yeah.
In the spine parts.
For the first time ever, Thane took actual damage.
Got a buzzsaw to the back or two.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
And so then we got rescued by the rescue people, and they dropped us off at a motel, and we tried
But before
to go...
they dropped us off, we did find Oroch again. Rhapsody kind of...
Oh yeah, we told Rhapsody to take a nap.
Delivered Oroch to us, but we said that we were leaving the ship, and Rhapsody said, "Oh, so all 5 crew members are leaving the ship," and we were like, "Say what now?" So Rhapsody was like, "Well, yes, there are 5 of you, witness this." And suddenly Oroch was there again, which was super cool. So now Oroch is residing in Ren's jacket pocket. I believe that Rhapsody, Reciprocity's AI is with Thane or with you?
I'm pretty sure
Cammy?
last time we saw Oroch was in a vase in the motel room.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In a bucket full of jelly and painkillers.
Yeah,
No,
we
the bucket
have
full of
a
jelly and
we have a
painkillers was for
motel.
Thane.
Yeah, that was for Thane. Thane was super into jelly last time. There was a lot of talk about jelly and jam.
Anyway, so that's where we're at. And then we went for a fashion show.
We tried to go to the doctors, but
Alright.
because we have really low crew quality, the doctors were rubbish.
Yeah.
And so Tin Can ended up fixing everyone anyway, and then Tin Can broke into the doctor place to fix themselves because they needed a bariatric chamber because they had the bends. And so that's when they stole this person's identity. They stole their doctorate off the wall, and then contacted their hacker friend to change all of their ID. So now they're no longer identifying as Tin Can, the wanted guild engineer. They are now Dr. Loki Sky Lizard, who has 6
MD.
DUI charges and 5 what's it called?
Misdemeanors? What was it? It was something else.
Medical misconduct.
Malpractice.
And a couple of ex-wives, as I recall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I making that up? I don't think I am.
No, you're not.
But we decided that was better than being on the run from the Guild of Engineers.
Yeah. I love role-playing games.
Yeah, they're solid.
Did you say 60 DUI charges? 60?
Oh, no, 60.
Oh, okay.
That's so many.
I thought that would be a lot.
Oh, hey, Officer Steves. Nice to see you again. On the way to work again, are we, Dr. Loki? See, you've been hitting the gin early.
Space gin.
Space gin. Okay, so, first, so as far as play goes, yeah, we upgraded our crew quality, which is really cool. So we're now crew quality 1, I think, instead of 0. So that's real neat. And then we finished our downtime. and we're about to start, and we're about to like think about what kind of mission we'd like to do, all those sorts of things. Did we manage to bring the ship back from the desert yet? We didn't manage to do that yet, did we?
I don't think so. What we were talking about last time is embarking on some missions to get us the parts that we would need to fix the Rhapsody, because there was a very casual mention of maybe getting another ship, which was very strongly disagreed with, because
Look, I'm just
Rhapsody is special.
making sure you all understand what your options are. That's all.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Thane was like affronted. DC was like, "You have to be kidding me."
I think if I had been here, I would have been very upset as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ren was very startled by Rhapsody.
I'm glad you didn't all move on that, because I would have been like, okay, first of all, my characters are doing things without me. But like the ship.
Yeah. No. Your characters are currently like either unconscious or recovering.
Basically.
So like it's up to you who you want to play as.
Yeah, so really the only thing that we did with your characters was put them in our pockets and take them with us so that they wouldn't be stuck on the Rhapsody alone in the desert.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, and just and I seem to remember someone being like, we should put Orange in like water or something. So
yeah, in something that might help them.
But yeah,
So yeah, we were talking about some missions for parts.
Yeah, whether we wanted to try and get the money or try and get the parts separately. Sorry.
And we are on Nightfall still.
Still on Nightfall. Let's have a think about where let's jump in with like a bit of free play. Where do we catch up with everyone? Is it back at the motel? And what are y'all wearing?
Let's keep to the important questions. Well, who do we have with us? Thane is elsewhere.
Thane is off doing other things.
But do we have Orange or do we have Reciprocity? And
I don't know. That's a good question, because I don't know that this would be something I would be thinking about. So
I mean, this is a question to you, Ray, the player, rather than
Yeah, I don't know, because Reciprocity is obviously more leveled up, so perhaps better in difficult situations, but also very hurt, and since you've done downtime, then we don't really have any room, like we can't really
unless we want to like do your downtime actions now, because we could do that.
Well, I mean, theoretically, like the reason we did fashion show and stealing of medical degrees and whatnot was the way that we were narratively explaining the crew quality upgrade.
Yeah.
So theoretically, your character or characters would have an opportunity to also have that like narrative upgrade.
So
yeah, and that's not about healing. That's just about becoming cooler.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, like, for example, Orovs doesn't have their suit right now, but that could be explained with a new suit that is like part of the character upgrade, the crew upgrade.
Yep.
So when the crew got an upgrade, the characters got an upgrade? Does that help?
We got a narrative upgrade.
It's
so
just like everyone in the crew is just kind of cooler when you get a crew upgrade. You're just better at everything. So we did that with like Cammy getting a new identity and medical degree and like a fashion show for the other two. So like
we went shopping and got cooler clothes. It's
a cosmetic upgrade. So whatever you feel like you would be interested in doing as far as cosmetic upgrades for either of your characters or both.
Well, I guess like I wouldn't mind playing as Arj again just because I have missed Arj. But I don't want to just like leave Reciprocity because there were so many
Oh, you can absolutely just switch
things
between them.
untangling?
That's fine. That's a thing you can do.
Okay. Well,
I'm not
maybe
fussy enough
how
to
about
care
this?
that.
I don't want to. I don't want to take up too much time, but how about this? Just so I can move on from reciprocity without reciprocity being in like dire straits. Maybe we can finagle some kind of way to try and fix their bot body,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then I'll play as Orange, but I don't want to. I don't want to take.
Well,
too
yeah,
much
I think
time.
we would say like fixing the Urbot body would be a downtime action, like for the next downtime. So we can just say like in this time we've been working on fixing that Urbot body.
Okay.
Or do we want to just buy a new Urbot body as part of the cosmetic crew upgrade?
Yeah.
What would they do without their pancake spatula? It's like 90% of their identity.
Yeah,
Put them in like a military drone with like automatic machine guns or whatever, and it keeps being like brrr, and like killing a random civilian. I thought I was making pancakes.
Oh my god. Dr. Sky Lizard can help with that sort of thing.
Help, I'm having an identity crisis.
Your characters are all about identity crises. Like that's the whole thing.
Oh no, I've been found out.
You're on to me.
It was so subtle.
Yes. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna play as Orange.
Cool. Do we get a new suit
I'm
for
gonna-
Orange?
No, because the reason we don't get a new suit for Orange is because they're still exploring that teenage girl thing, and I don't want to just ditch that.
Yep.
And it was weird and awkward, and I kind of liked that. So, we'll just like Orange has always had like the narrative thing that they can recall their suit.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So,
I think,
so we get this like shot of like the suit like automatically walking across the desert towards you.
Yeah, it's taken all this time. It's just trudging along.
That's such a good opening visual.
Yeah. It's like just wandering through the desert with like lizards skittering out of the way and a huge moon drifting by in the background.
And it wraps a scarf around its neck, even though it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Crew upgrade. Cosmetic upgrade. You have a scarf now.
Yay!
Accessorizing.
I'm seeing it as like is it a kaffir?
I think I know what you mean, but I don't know the word.
A kaffir is the like checkered kind of headscarf.
Yeah. Like the Middle Eastern scarf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my spelling was so off. Keffiyieh. All right. But yeah. Anyway, the point is, I like the idea of like that as like a on the empty suit. But yeah. So like, do we come back to like all of you sitting in like this shitty motel room in various shades of teal?
Oh yeah, because it's like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon theme, isn't it? The motel.
Really?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, because the place we're in is kind of somewhere between Space Vegas and Space Atlantic City, and it's just like straight up and down, like out of the desert, and like goes into the sky. Because this part of the planet is inhabited by all of these weird, dangerous night things. So they just have like a wall around the base of the city, and then it's just straight up from there. But yeah, Hanging Gardens of Babylon themed. I'm pretty sure the like I don't know I want to retcon the hospital you went to was like Route 66 themed, right? Like it's like everything here is like just tacky and like and like overly chromed and everything like that. The whole place just feels you're currently in a city that feels like a tourist fridge magnet.
It's
So
like
good.
weird Earth memorabilia,
Mm-hmm.
millions of light years away from Earth. No one even remembers what Earth is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's probably like Route 66 is like a specific place on like Caledon 5 or whatever. But, you know, it's weirdly the same thing as Earth's was, you know.
Okay, I
The
love
Hanging
it.
Gardens of Babylon from Aketi. Like, that thing where you're like, ah, yeah, so we want to have this thing from Earth, so we just declare that there's a clone of it in space. Yeah, cool.
I love space.
So, as far as like, yeah, everyone's sat in in this like horrible little teal room in the motel, and there's those hanging like plants from from just covering the roof, the ones in like the baskets that like, yeah, that grandma has, you know, those ones.
Mhm.
And yeah, and so like the whole room has just got like heaps and heaps of those all through it. And there's not really enough sitting space for everyone. There's like 2 double beds and then like the ensuite, and that's it. But yeah, gonna plan out a job, plan out a mission. What are we feeling like we need to get done?
Fix the ship, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Mhm.
we need to figure out whether we want to go for the parts and fix it ourselves. And primarily that's Dr. Loki's area of expertise, or whether we want to get money and pay someone else to fix the ship up. Or I suppose we could do like a favor situation. If we find someone who could fix the ship and they need a favor done, we can look into that potentially.
I think maybe what we can figure out is what will be the biggest payoff in terms of how much we can get fixed, because so much of it's broken,
Yeah.
versus how
Yeah, we got even more systems ruined too last
literally
episodes.
literally every system on the ship is broken. Like, the ship is
Yeah.
considered non-functional currently.
Yeah. Ash went, "Oh, I need to break another one of your systems because that's what's in the rules, but you don't have any more systems to break." Cool, great.
That was the thing that happened. Yeah,
So it's a write-off, but we love our ship too much to
that's
get rid
the
of it.
thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, for Ren, it's like our ship is kind of alive now.
Yeah,
And
you wrote it off shortly after making it conscious. So, like,
yeah, that feels bad in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Rhapsody.
And our goal the entire time was to bring its consciousness back, and then
Mhm.
I mean,
yeah,
that was a
we can't
secret
leave it.
goal.
Yes,
Not
well,
all of us were in on that situation. But it's turned out great so far.
Yeah. So, do we want to like? Do you want to do it in like do you want to like go looking for opportunities for payoffs and things? Do we want to ask specific friends for jobs? Do we want to try and find out about like locations that parts might be? Are we hitting people? Are we hitting up contacts? Are we just hitting the streets? What's the plan?
I'm looking at my contacts. I have a bounty hunter friend who might be able to, get us a job to get us some money. That's a possibility.
Yeah, definitely. Let me find out.
That sounds cool.
Where our bounty hunter friend?
Chonzek.
Chonzek!
Yeah.
Chonzek was not...
I can't remember if we've seen Chonzek before
Chonzek
on screen.
Is Chonzek not the person that we brought to Nightfall? In the first place?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think Chonzek was. Yes, you're right. So, like...
They're here.
Where? Yeah.
They're currently, like, hiding. I think is my understanding.
Gosh, that's
They're
right.
on another part of the
Wow.
planet, right? They're on the other side of the planet, on the safe half, right? Basically,
Okay, right.
basically, Nightfall has a band in the safe half. It has a band in the middle, right? That is desert. And so that's the kind of unsafe area. So like all of the party section is in the northern hemisphere of it, and then the southern hemisphere is technically like would be inhabitable, but like why would you bother when you could just keep everything in the northern hemisphere section and not have to go through the horrible area with all of the deserts, which is where you're in, which is where we had a name for it, didn't we? It was
we did. Hold on, I think I wrote it down.
It was something to do with
Sylvis.
Sylvis
Yeah.
is the city. Known as the shining jewel of the Nightfall Desert. It is a wretched hive of gambling and tourists.
Nice.
But yeah, so do you want to like try and hit up Chonzek and see if they have any contacts that might be valuable? Or they have
We
any
can.
jobs?
I mean, do you two have any other like contacts or
the
thoughts
thing is-
that we might want to chase?
Yeah, like hitting up Chonzek means that you're going to end up like so the choice of which way you kind of go is gonna like affect the kind of job you end up with, right? Like hitting up Chonzek means that you're gonna be dealing with rough types.
Yep.
Likely,
Yep. I mean,
likely,
I'm
like-
healed up now, but I
Let's
don't
keep
know
getting
about-
in over our heads.
Yeah,
It's the only way we know how to be.
Chonzek is well connected to the organized crime like world, so yeah. But yeah,
My
I
main
mean-
contact is the cyber junkie. What's her name?
Yeah, what's your cyber junkie's name?
Cora.
Cora. She's the one that you got to give you a new identity, isn't she?
Yeah. So we kind of I owe her a favor.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she needs something done that will also pay out.
Do you want to chuck her in your friends list so that we have her in there, so that I can refer to her. But yeah, your cyber junkie friend we can absolutely hit up, and that will be a more technical job, depending on the kind of thing you're doing. So, and probably she's more likely to know where to find like stuff to fix gear more than get paid lots. Because if she knew where to find money, she would have spent it. She'd have been like, "Oh yeah, look at this fucking 8 years subscription to CyberWow."
What?
So wow, just World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Space World of Warcraft. World of Spacecraft. But like
World
the
of
thing is that they time dilate it so that when you're in the simulation, you actually only spend like 3 days in the simulation, even though it's like 8 years in the. You only spend 3 days of real life world, even though it's like 8 years in game, and you wake up being like, "What year is it?"
That'd be real cool if they could do that.
Mm-hmm. It's bad. It's real bad for your brain. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's bad. Fair. It's bad.
It's just a quick and easy way to dump dopamine into your head. But at the same time, you also feel like you kill a lot of dragons, space dragons. So yeah, she'll give you a technical job that is more likely to give you parts than money.
Cash.
I'm in favor of cash because then we can just get it towed out of the desert rather than having to contend with the desert.
That's probably not a bad first step, because the fact of it is that even if we have parts of our own, it's not going to be safe for us to go out and try and fix it while it's still out there. So
yeah, I think I did say last time that to get it towed is just an acquire assets role during a downtime. So
I think
okay,
also,
cool.
I do think that cash maybe might get more of it fixed.
Yeah,
faster?
cash is probably cash is likely to be the get more done faster, whereas parts will be like will be like less high risk jobs.
Well, let's
Cool.
go hard and dangerous. It's not like we're dead yet.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's probably wise.
I love the way you think. All right, cool. So I think that we're in this horrible teal motel room. The plants are like everywhere. I think that Ren is kind of perched on the end of one of these double beds. And she has her comm out in her hand in front of her, and she's flipped it to speakerphone so that we can all hear what's going on the call, and we see her connect the call to Chonzek.
Yeah, and Chonzek doesn't. Chonzek initially, like, it comes up and it's like, Chonzek isn't here right now. I can. Oh, this is a holo. Sorry. Hi, Ren. Hi. What's up? Am I? Yeah. Am I on speakerphone? This is weird. It's doing that echoey thing.
Yeah. Well,
are you with the cops?
What? Of course I'm not with the cops. It'd be ridiculous.
Look, I'm just checking. They always do the. Look, I thought. Yeah. No, it's cool. What's up? I heard you died.
Yes. Well, it was a close thing, but no, I'm fine. My crew and I are all fine, and in fact, we're on nightfall, but we're on the south side at the moment, and we're looking to get some work so that we can perhaps start to improve our situation. I wondered if you might have something for us, since we were so generous in helping you to get here in the first place.
You're in the. Are you in Silvers?
Yeah. Yeah, I love Silvers.
Yeah. Have you been in the Champagne Spa? At the Berkeley, they've got a spa that is all champagne. I've been there once. It was amazing. Yeah. No,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this cute Xeno girl gave me a blowjob like in the spa. It was... Anyway, the point is.
Oh wow, that's disgusting. How very unclean.
But it means that I know someone there who works for the casino there at the Berkeley. I'm sure he can hook you up with something. He's janitorial, but like I'm sure he knows some cool things that are going on there. Listen, give me a minute. I'll just do you mind if I it's your call, so can I hook an extra person in? Is that a
Sure, absolutely.
Cool,
as long as it's not the cops,
He's like, yeah, that's funny because of the thing where I thought you were with the cops. Yeah, no. And so yeah, he disconnects and like, or rather like goes to like the screen where it's like, and then a third person comes up. Let me have a look and see who this person is and what they've got going.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So this guy who is he's got he's an older dude wearing like a janitorial like polo shirt and then like a bunch of like gold chains around it as well.
Nice.
He's got like slicked back hair and a horrible neck beard. And
Awesome.
he's like, he's like, yo, your friends of John Zek. I got you come, you're in Silvis. Yeah, you come visit,
Yes.
come visit the Berkeley. Don't worry, I'll hook you up.
Sure.
It's gonna be a good time.
That sounds great, but we're not necessarily
You got
looking
cash,
for a
yeah?
good
Cash?
time as much as. No, you don't seem to understand the situation. We're looking for cash. We're looking to earn some cash.
He's like, oh, shit. So we had this guy come in a couple of weeks ago, made absolute mess of the place. I don't think I've seen shit that high on the walls in like maybe a year, and I know the management's really want to get this guy. And Chonzek, he was gonna come down and get it, and Chonzek's like, yeah, I don't want to be dealing with with that kind of thing. Also, it's a no-kill contract, so what's the fun in it? But yeah, and so Milo is the other contact. Is like, it's like, so yeah, if you find this guy, he's like super roided up. He's like, "Oh, I'm a gorilla monster." He's like, he gone out on the town. He's making a mess everywhere. And Berkeley, they want to torture him, get him to pay up for the damages. I'm sure they give you a cut. You know?
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Do you know his name?
They're like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I can find you the files. I'll send them over to you. But I'm pretty sure that they're fake.
That's all right. Always a good place to start. So it's a no-kill contract, you say?
Well, they can't get the money out of him if they like. You can't torture a dead man.
Sure. No, of course. So you're looking for him and certain members of his team, or just this one person?
He was just this one dude, man. He just came in, got super drunk, and just wrecked the place. We got a new we got a new presidential suite because he just wrecked the whole wall.
Wow. Well, that's terribly disrespectful. We won't stand for that sort of thing. We'll sort it out for you, I'm sure.
He's like, cool. But like, you didn't hear this from me. You just go straight to Berkeley once you got him, because like, I'm not technically allowed to. But like, maybe you give me a cut afterwards, yeah.
We can talk about it after.
It's like, yeah,
but
yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you're part of Milo crew now, so we got respect.
Absolutely, nothing but respect.
Yeah, and like, he's like, cool. I'll catch you later. And Chonzek, and like, he hangs up, and Chonzek is like, that guy is a bit of a dweeb, but like, he has the good stuff.
That's all we're really interested in. Thanks, Chonzek. Really appreciate it.
He's like, listen, next time you're back up in the north part, we'll hang out, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, cool. All right. So yeah.
Ren does like the giantest eye roll around the room to the others.
So we're looking for a guy who flings poop at the wall to the point that he wrecked an entire room that has to be placed. I'm really looking forward to this one.
I mean, at least you wear a suit, so covered.
My
windscreen
suit
wipers.
My suit is basically a person.
That is true. That is awkward.
Also, I'm a doctor, so if we kill him, I'll just make him better, and then they can torture him as much as they want.
Okay.
They might actually want you in the room at the time in case that sort of thing happens mid-torture. That could be, you could be very helpful.
Could be very lucrative.
It works for me. I mean, we should definitely suggest it when we bring him in.
You're looking to upgrade,
first things first.
Upgrade what kind of crew you are.
We're messed up. Okay, so where do we start?
Do we want to take our first break a little early, and then
Sure.
And then we can come back in and hit that up now that we've got a job to do?
Cool.
Awesome. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes, chat.